Good morning and welcome to the IG Daily Market Update for Thursday the 3rd of February. We're seeing slightly weaker markets in the UK as corporate news dominates this morning, slightly pushing aside events in Egypt that are still very much in the frame though. Yesterday the FTSE 100 closing just above the 6,000 level. We're seeing it down around a dozen points at the moment, around 59.86 to 88. The biggest UK listed company, Royal Dutch Shell, reported a quarter four earnings today, and they've missed market expectations despite a jump in profits, and both lines of their stock are off around 3% today. Analysts are citing worries over their refinery business going forward, but saying that the profits jump has been as a result of rising oil prices. Host of other big household names, if you like, in the FTSE 100 reporting today. We've got Unilever quarter four results, net profit of 955 million euros, down from up from 833. They're seeing intense competition, but their shares are slightly stronger today. TUI Travel quarter one, a net loss of 99 million euros from 124 million, so performing slightly better, but analysts are saying they are worried about events in the Middle East having effect on the business going forward. Their stock off around 1% today. BT having a good morning, they're up 3%. The EPS are reported of 0.043, better than expected of 0.022, and also ahead of the consensus at the moment. Now Vodafone as well, down 1% at the moment. Quarter three sales of 11.9 billion sterling against 11.7 expected, and expecting to meet their full year outlook. Now BP also in the news after the court ruling yesterday, holding off its deal with Rosneft to explore for oil in the Arctic. The TNK BP oligarch venture putting a stop to that, and that's going to be keenly eyed over the next few days. BP shares off around 1% as a result of that. And Aggreko are top of the tree today, they're up 4%, and this is as a result of Merrill Lynch upgrading those guys to a buy and slapping a 1900 penny price target on. In terms of economic data, we've had some good service sector data this morning, continuing on from manufacturing growth we saw earlier in the week. The PMI for the services sector showing an 8-month high for the month of January and recovering from the bad December and the bad weather there, so good news for retailers and the service sector in general. Looking ahead to the afternoon, we see the ECB rate announcement at 12:45. Not expected to see any changes there. And then with US markets now starting to focus on tomorrow's non-farm payrolls, we saw the ADP private employers figure yesterday showing a growth at 187,000 jobs for the US in January, better than the 140,000 expected. The next barometer will be weekly jobless claims today, weekly initial claims. We're seeing around 430,000 expected. US markets are fairly flat yesterday, and we're seeing them still, fairly positive. We're seeing them around flat now towards the midday, towards the open for the US. 120.42 for the Dow and 13.03.5 for the S&P. A couple of other things to keep an eye on. Ben Bernanke speaking this evening. He's always carefully watched. That's going to be from 6 p.m. And also keeping an eye on the dollar today. The dollar having a rough time against sterling recently, and it's moved another 60 points higher this morning on the back of that service sector data for the UK, trading around 162.30 at the moment.